When I first started trout fishing, maybe about 5 years ago, I wish someone would have taught me these things that I'm about to teach you guys. Just one of those things where I had to learn by trial and error, and I'm about to unpack it all in one video right now. Starting off with my rod and reel. The rod itself is a microlight, about, I want to say 5'5", 5 foot 5 inches. The reel itself, now I don't use any of the smaller reels like the micro reels. I feel like those don't carry too much line. I need a lot more line, so whenever I start cutting some of this down, whenever I get stuck in the river or something like that, I have a lot of line to play with back here. I would say it's like a medium-sized reel. It's not too big, it's also not too small. It has a little wooden handle right here. I thought it was pretty cool. And then the line itself is a 4-pound test line. So the reason why I have a 4-pound test line, and it's also a fluorocarbon fishing line. Fish don't really see this kind of line underwater. With trout fishing, I found it to be super perfect. Small or big fish. I've caught about a couple of 3-4 pounders on this exact line, and it's been freaking awesome to me. I don't have a need to get a 6-pound line or 8-pound line, kind of like bass fishing, but this has been working perfect for me. So rod, microlight rod, a medium-sized reel with the 4-pound test line, and of course my very own GOyata bait. The reason why I have a microlight rod is because you can feel almost anything in the water with this rod. Whenever your bait is touching down in the river rocks or maybe a branch or something like that, I can feel it through my line and up into the rod tip. The rod tip is super sensitive to that. Also, it's also super sensitive to a lot of the bites that you get. So, of course, the more that you feel what's inside of the water, the better of a mental picture you can put in your head how the structure underwater looks. That way you can kind of picture where the fish are at, because the fish are going to be behind rocks, maybe some branches, maybe a log that's underwater. And the better you have that image in your head, the better you know where to throw your bait at. The trout, they like to hang around some of the structure that's underwater. In a way, the way I like to think of it is they're kind of lazy. A lot of the rocks, big boulders, maybe drop-offs, trunks underwater, branches and stuff like that, that blocks some of the stream, some of that water current. That blocks it enough to wherever they sit at, wherever they're just hanging around at, they don't have to waste a lot of energy to fight that current, and plus the food is coming right to their face. And all they have to do is just look left, boom, they eat it. Look right, boom, they eat it. They don't have to swim out too much. That's the kind of structure you want to be looking for in the water. And now that you have a better idea of what I know now and what I've learned and what, who knows, I don't know everything, but I am willing to learn, and I will continue to learn. I'm continuing to learn in this river every day. I learn something new every day in this river, and it's because I come out here pretty often that I see what works, what doesn't work. But who knows? Maybe there's tons of knowledge out there that I don't know yet. But eventually I'm gonna figure it out, and I'll let you guys know. Now let's go have some fun in the river. Let's go catch yourself some big fish. Last time I came to this spot that I'm heading to right now, I got there, and about like the second, third cast, I thought I got snagged, but I had actually hooked onto something big. And I knew it was big because I pulled it up and it felt like dead weight. I thought, I might have caught myself, like a tree branch or something like that was underwater, and it was enough to move it around, but not enough to pull it all the way up. Until I saw the fish surface on the water, splash around, and then boom, my bait falls out of his mouth. I'm gonna sneak up on this guy because trout, they get spooked real easily. Can you see this water right here? That water right there, that's exactly where I hooked them up. Where I hooked them up at. Man, I think he already got caught. That should have gotten a bite by now, but nope, I haven't gotten anything, no nibbles, nothing.
It's you.
Alright, so far there's no fish. We got my beautiful fiance, Alyssa. Say hi to the camera. Excuse her, she's not used to the camera. I'm not either, but we make it work. Alright, so we're just gonna have a quick break. Quick little lunch. Have not caught any fish, so that sucks that we haven't caught any fish, but it is what it is. At least we're out here enjoying the day. A nice Saturday. A little cloudy, so it should be raining later on today, but we should be gone by then. But we can at least enjoy a nice. What'd you bring? Hot links? Some brats. Oh, there it is. Right when I put my hand on it, it decides to turn on, right?
Did you bring a spatula?
No.
You can go fetch one of those too.
What is spatula?
Oh, that was not.
Shut up. Okay, well, I'll be back with the fish, with the biggest fish that I've caught from this river, and we're gonna cook it on this little propane grill. Okay, I'll be back. Ooh, I can smell Alyssa making the food over there. That smells really good. That's getting me hungry already. Oh yeah. I keep on smelling them down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer. Look, I think these are done.
That should be. Okay. How long have you been there?
Like 5 minutes. Did you catch fish?
No.
Did you catch a spatula?
No. Stop boring me. So this is the last spot of the day. I haven't caught anything all day in the previous 3 spots. So this is my 4th and final one in the attempt of catching something to take home. It's been a rough day. I've talked to a couple people, and some people saying they're not catching anything. Some people are saying they're catching some small ones, nothing big yet. So let's see if we can make something happen. This is the exact spot where I've caught 2 of the biggest ones of this river. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and watch them. They're awesome. They're amazing. Beautiful fish. 2 beautiful fish out of this one spot. Let's make something happen. Don't tell her. Don't tell her that I didn't catch any fish. There's like 10 fish down there. No. I didn't catch anything. You gonna beat me up?
Yes, I'm gonna be starving to death for days.
Okay. Well, we're both gonna be starving to death. Alright, so I'm packing up to go home. Didn't catch any fish today. That's alright. It's still always a great time to come out here to the river. Enjoy the nice outdoors. It's a little chilly today, but I mean, it still beats being at home. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And remember, go fishing with GOyata.